Crafter. My name is Laura. Welcome back, returning subscribers, and welcome new viewers. This is my little corner where I love to sit down and discuss all things knit and crochet. So I'm popping on a little bit early this week because later in the week I'm going to be busy. And the sun was actually out this morning when normally it's been cloudy for days and days and days. So even in this lighting, it's not the best, but we're just going to go with it, and hopefully I can make it a little bit better when I edit this. So, all right, I don't have any finished objects this week. I wanted to finish one, but I'm still waiting on the yarn. The yarn has been sitting in customs for, well, they say it's in Chicago at customs. It's been there since the 1st of December. I mean, the 1st of January, not December. So, yeah, I'm still waiting on it. Hopefully it'll come this afternoon in the mail. Usually that's what happens. I'll be waiting for yarn, and then I'll make a video, upload it, and then the yarn will come in the mail the next day or the same day. But anyway, that happens. What I'm wearing is a sweater I finished a few months ago. This is my just a brown cardigan that I made and just designed myself. It's a self-drafted pattern. I made this using 3 strands of yarn held together. Was a lace weight merino wool and a strand of drop snored, which is over here, strand of this, and a strand of rust-colored mohair. So I have shown you this before, and I do wear it often. The thing I done in the back was I made the rib to cinch in the waist so that it would fit, excuse me, a little bit better. So yeah, it's just custom fit, just custom designed. I do that a lot. If you've been here a while on my channel, you will know that a lot of things I make are self-drafted. Sometimes I will explain how I made them, and sometimes I will do tutorials on how to make them. So that's that. I don't have anything else finished, and my hair is wet, so no, I did not get a permanent in my hair. I'll tell you something about myself. Right after I wash my hair is so naturally curly after I wash it, it will look like I got a perm in it. But then after a few days, it'll start to relax and straighten out. It used to be a lot thicker, but these days, with my age and everything, it's thinned out. So, no, I did not go to the salon and get a permanent, in case you're wondering. All right, I'm going to show you this again. I'm sad to say it's not finished. I want to finish it so badly. I am waiting and waiting and waiting for the yarn to come in the mail. I am wanting to finish this so badly. It's so soft and lovely and nice. This is made with Drops Air, in several different colors of Drops Air. I went over to Wool Warehouse and I purchased another ball of this shade here and another ball of the light parchment here, and then another color, which I'm not going to tell you. You'll see it when I get working on it. So there that is again. It's just a simple raglan I done for this one. It's early in the morning, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to explain it right at this time. But anyway, I just knitted this up on a US size. Well, I've got US size 8s put in here for the sleeves, but they're just really holding the sleeves on. I've been working the body in a US 10 because I went up a size. I was using a 9. So it's so nice. I love it. It's a nice turtleneck sweater. Very going to be so soft and warm. Just waiting on the yarn. And I also purchased at Wool Warehouse some more of the James C. Brett in red. And I have that over here. It's on my little, it's on my yarn holder, right? This is all I have left. And I'm working up a crocheted sweater that I cannot put down. It's all I've been working on for the past few days. I don't want to do anything else. It's like an obsession or something. But it's so pretty. And I'm going to try it on too for you. This is called, and I'm working the sleeve down. This is oversized. But anyway, this pattern is called My Precious Sweater, and it is a pattern and design by Katarina Designs. And I will, again, leave the link in my description so you can go over there, check her out, and hold on. I have a piece of fuzz. I hate that. So you can go over and check her out and make one for yourself. She uses a sport weight mohair, but you can use something like Drops Nord with a strand of mohair, or you can make it in acrylic just using a sport weight yarn if you don't want wool. I am using James C. Brett because it is a fine yarn and it resembles a mohair. So that's my progress on that. And I'm coming down the one sleeve, but I'm waiting on the yarn because I ordered an extra ball. I just had the sleeves to work, and then I wanted to leave this undone on the bottom. I pretty much got it to where I want the length, but I'm wondering if once I get the sleeves done on it, if it will work its way up slightly, you know, because sometimes once you get the sleeves done, the sweater will shorten naturally. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the pulling on the arms. I don't know. But I have yet to decide if I want to keep it this length here or if I want to add a few more rows and then do the rib. Her ribbing is just a front post, back post double crochet, but the neck to me is a little bit large. Plus, well, I am a large crocheter, and it's gotten quite dark in here. I apologize. Oh, yeah, it's quite dark. It's probably the angle of the camera. Let's see if we can fix that just a slightly bit. That might be a little bit better. I think it's because the sun's shining over here. It's hard to see. I am a loose crocheter, so a lot of things that I crochet, they're bigger than average. And this was so large. This is a size medium. And when I try it on, you'll see. Of course, I have lost quite a bit of weight, so I am no longer myself a 1X. I am a size large, but I was going to make the large size and discovered, no, that's going to be way too big with the yoke and everything, because the yoke depth would be way down to here. And I thought, oh my, that's just way too large. So I went with size medium, and it's still quite, I'll try it on so you can see. Okay, I put the camera back a bit, but do you see what I mean? It's so oversized. And I have made garments with James C. Brett, and it does not shrink at all. It does not shrink. It stays exactly the same when you wash it and put it in the dryer. It does not shrink. So just to let you know, it's machine wash and dry. But you see here already, and I'm not, if I go like that, it's right at the length I want it. And you see under here how massive that arm is. And this is big, and this is size medium. So, and I did use the recommended hook size, a 3.5 millimeter, but still this thing is huge. And so it's going to be an oversized sweater. I'm okay with it. I think it looks quite lovely. I love the diamond lace design. She has a full tutorial with details on how to make this. But yeah, the arm is really, it's big. It's big. I wish it would shrink a little bit. That's the back. Yeah, it's right at my widest part of my hips here already, so that's probably going to be it for me for length. I'm probably not going to add any more length into it. Trying it on now, I can see how much further I've got on the arm, quite a bit. But I should be able to finish an arm with that one ball, because the James C. Brett yarn has got a lot of yardage. Now I'm going to move you back forward again. I got a pretty good setup here with my phone. I got one of those gooseneck phone holders. And some people have a lot of trouble clamping those to the table. Well, a friend of mine, she made me some vases with some sunflowers on it, made out of cans. And what I done was I stuck my tripod, the thing that clamps the table, I stuck it in there, and then I filled the thing up full of heavy rocks. So it's not going to go anywhere. And I could even jiggle the table, and you can see it jiggles a little, but it's very, very sturdy. Very, very sturdy. And then I can just pick up the whole can and move it from room to room. I don't have to clamp it on the table, which is nice. Okay, so yep, that's it. And always her patterns for me, the neck is huge. And I don't particularly like that. I could pull it down, you know, but then if I do that, it's oh my, it's even bigger. I could have went to the size small, and it probably would have fit me just fine. But, yep. And I don't like the neck. I may fix the neck by stitching in some elastic, or maybe just some extra crochet around it. I don't know. I have no idea what I want to do. But other than that, I love it. It's a very nice sweater. It's very pretty. I wanted to get it done before Valentine's Day. I just wanted something in red. I was originally going to use that yarn in a knitted cabled sweater with a strand of red glitter. Now the red glitter is on its way, but I think I'm going to do something different with the red glitter. Anyway. That's my sweater. That's the progress on that. A 3.5 millimeter crochet hook is what I used, same as she recommended. I tried to crochet tighter. It just turned out this way, and I think she even used a slightly thicker yarn. I don't know if that made the difference. Could be. But anyway, there it is. Okay, and back to the original. No, what I think I'm going to do next time I make one of her designs, because it's probably something I'm doing, not her design, I'm going to go down a couple of hook sizes when I do the neck and see if that helps. Because another sweater of hers that I made, it's blue, Chill and Charm. I made that one. That's pretty. The neck was also large too on that, and I had to add extra crochet, single crochets around the neck. But anyway, it can be fixed later if I so need to do so. So yeah, it's almost a finished object. So I just love the pattern. Once you get into the pattern, it's not really that hard. You can get it memorized pretty quickly. She does talk a lot in that video, but she's just wanting to make sure that you are able to figure it out and to give you a little extra help along the way. All right, now let's see, for something knitted. That's the only, no, that's not the only crochet. I think I'll stick with the crochet first. Oh, goodness. Are you all having a wonderful New Year so far? I am. Okay, and I did not make any more progress on this. I do plan on finishing it though. It's not going to be frogged out. I love the color on me. This is actually made with three different yarns. The same weight, but three different yarns. I think it's really pretty. It's made with there's some Lagoon yarn in there, Yarn Smith's Lagoon in the shade 120, 2J120. And this is another Lagoon yarn, and I don't have the label for this one. That one's in there, and then this Color Rush DK by Signet in Violet Ice 657. And it's crocheted up on a 5mm crochet hook, and this is not my own design. This is a pattern by Craft and a Cuppa, Kelly at Craft and a Cuppa, and it is the Pick and Mix sweater. A lot of people are making these, but you see how I kind of color played the yarn? When the blue would go to another blue, I would attach the blue on the one, and then when it would go down to the gray on the one, I would put the gray with the other, and the way it worked out, it looks like it's all one, from all one yarn, but it's not. Trickery of the eyes. Yeah, I'm doing mine a little bit different. She does hers in pieces, a front piece and a back piece. I just figured out how to do the neck opening and keep going down the back, so it'll be less seams to sew up. Because I loathe sewing seams. I don't like sewing seams. And that's probably why I don't do 5-piece sweaters. I just don't like sewing all those seams together. I like the top-down circular yoke sweaters. So there's that. I'm working on that. Yep. 5mm crochet hook. I have the hook out there somewhere. That's the yarn. I should have enough to finish. I'm not planning on making it long sleeves. I'm planning on making it short sleeves for spring. So hers is long sleeves, but you can make it however you want it. Okay, I think I'm going to need a drink now. All right, now we're going to get into some knitted things. I've got my Advent sweater going, and then I've got this thing going. I showed you this last time, and I didn't like it. It was curling up into this tail-looking thing. Pretty fabric, though. It's very pretty fabric. I probably should have stayed at that needle size, because I started knitting with a larger needle and I don't too much like it. I think it's too open. I don't know. But I changed my mind and decided to try to get a shawl out of it. Maybe a mini shawl. I don't know, but I think the stitches are a little bit too open. What do you think? Of course, you know, a nice light shawl for spring is something you can kind of see through. I wanted to stretch the yard. I'm getting more yardage this way, I'm discovering. And I've got this much on it already. This is a US size 11. I don't know the millimeters. Maybe I can read it. No, I can't see that. I'd have to get a magnifying glass to see that etching on there. My eyes aren't that good anymore. Yeah, and these I wear. These are reading glasses, and I wear them every time I knit, crochet, read, cook. Yeah, I know. I'm going to be 58 in March, and maybe it's time to have my eyes examined. I'm one of those types that you have to drag me kicking and screaming to get to the doctor or anything like that. Just how I am. There may be some of you the same. But yeah, I'm getting a nice light fabric with it, and I don't know, it's got sequins in this. You can see them in here because it's more dense. See how the light's catching the sequins? Yeah, I was going to make a asymmetrical, similar to those, I can't think of the name of those little scarfies. My mind just went blank. But, you know, it was going to be one of those little scarfies, but no. I didn't like the way it was curling, and I'm worried about after I block it, it's still going to curl up. Maybe not, but I just decided to just keep frogging it as I knit. And I got quite a bit to go. So we'll see how big this gets. Plus, I've got a little bit of these left. And I'm using 3 strands together. This is a wool and alpaca. This is the lace yarn that's silk mohair with sequin. And this is a wool alpaca, almost like a thread-like. They're very, very fine yarns. Very fine yarns. I like getting those on cones. I've got another cone back here that I still have a lot on. It's sitting up there on my shelf. I'm not sure what to do with that, but it's very pretty. It's a golden, let's see, it's got silk, alpaca, and wool blend. No. Silk, cotton, and merino. Silk, cotton, and merino blend. I had to think. They still have it over there at, let me get it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Because like, what is she talking about? This. I have a lot of this left. And I made a shawl with this and a strand of mohair held together, and it was beautiful. This is a cotton, cotton, silk, and wool. And I will give you the number. You have to check out, I think I put a link in my last video, but their website wasn't working. Woolly Yarn, WOOLY yarn.com, woollyyarn.com. Go over there. And the number is for this 14001016. Okay, again, it's Woolly Yarn. And if you want this, the number is 14001016. So, and I had a massive cone. I used quite a bit. So, only thing I could probably do with this now is make a scarf or something. Maybe a doily. That would be nice too, because it's got cotton in it. All right, yes, but back to this. I'm just knitting this in a simple triangular shawl with a lace panel insertion here that I'm doing. I'm not sure if I like that either. We'll see as I go along. Haven't picked it up in a few days. But I have this and what's left on my cones, and then we'll see how large it gets. And if it's not a full shawl, I can always wear it as a scarf, because I've done that a lot of times too. All right, now for the Advent sweater. I can't believe I've been on here 23 minutes already. Gosh. Oh, okay. Ta-da! Isn't it just so pretty? Okay, and I'm doing the arms simultaneously. The last 13 colors, I'm going to try to get them all on here. I wrote out, to be even on each arm, it was 4 brown, 5 color, 1 brown, 3 color. And then I measured to see, it was like 1.5 inches, and I thought, okay, that might work out. I don't want my sleeves too long, so I may be shortening as I get further down. Shorter stripes, or skinnier stripes, I should say. I've got these on a US 8. Now, the body I worked to US 7. You're probably asking yourself, why did you go to a US 8 for the arms? Well, I just want to be sure. You know, you can see the little indent there, how it got bigger right here. That's smaller here, and then it got a little larger here. That's okay. I want a little extra room in the arms, and they fit great. The whole thing fits great. I have no curling down here in the 1x1 rib, and that's because I used, I'll make a nice thumbnail. I used when I bound it off, I done a technique called Lori's Twisty Bind Off. I think it's called Twisty Bind Off, where you twist the needle on every stitch and it makes it more stretchy, and then it's just great. I love it. So if you can look for that out there. If I find it, I will try to link it down below my description. I will look on the internet, I will look on YouTube again and try to link that for you, because that is a very handy bind off to work. But that's my progress. Coming right along on the sleeves. So yeah. And I'm using Drop Snored for the body. And that was my Advent yarn. I have another, I think I have another 9 more to go. 9 more colors. So it's coming along. I just, right now, haven't been working on it. It's been all about My Precious Sweater. So anyway, that's all I had to share with you today. The sun is coming around. It's making me look quite dark. So it's the way the light is coming in. Anyway, all of you take care. I want to say a thank you for those of you that were watching my My Journey video. I'm going to plan on doing them only once a month, like an extra video popped in there once a month. If I decide, you know, a lot of people like it more, I may do it every other week, maybe twice a month. But I don't want to make that's not my main thing on my channel. I just done that to try to be a voice. I wanted to put my voice out there, and I wanted to try to help other people that are trapped in things like that. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you could check that out if you like. If not, that's fine. Most of you are here for the knitting and crochet, and that's what my channel will continue to be, knitting and crochet. I don't know how to make a separate channel. If any of you know, let me know. All my videos that I do, they're all on my one smartphone. I just have one smartphone. I do not have a computer. And my phone just runs data. I get a high data, unlimited data card, so I don't have Wi-Fi, I don't have anything like that. I don't have anything like that. So these are all just filmed from my phone, and that's the way I prefer it. It's easy maintenance for me, and that's the way I like it. But if I can do that from a phone, I just have one Gmail account, so that could be it too. And anyway, I'm yammering on again. All of you take care and have a wonderful week, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye, friends.